2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing Montreal. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the 1.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Halliburton with the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Yes, that goes in. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Hachimura, the pass to Markkanen. The three-pointer, no good. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Nembhard, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now, that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Giddey finds Markkanen. Over Mathurin. The rebound by Halliburton. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Montreal's coach and I got a chance to talk. And we talked about Bennedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge.
First team
We've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Bennedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Halliburton with it. Passes it to Nembhard. And the pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Montreal team ball.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. From deep. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
And here's Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Anthony. Good. Nice job down low. Anthony's got 6 points.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Hachimura, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 3. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league as an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Pacers making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
And he recovers it. And McConnell gets it to go.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now, here's McConnell. Passes to Neesmith.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Markkanen with the block.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
Giddey kicks to Markkanen. Over Neesmith. Markkanen missing again.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
McConnell scanning the floor to the inside. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. No good with the elbow jumper.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also.
And you can see the agility from Rui Hachimura. Fantastic job just getting out and converting.
Now, here's McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Mathurin passes to McConnell. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Montreal leading by 3. To the middle. Hachimura finds Giddey. Good on the shot. Giddey's got 7 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The pass to Hachimura. Toppin with the steal. Outside Mathurin. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Basket counts.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pacers trail by 5. Here's McConnell. Makes it off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Markkanen. Can't connect from short range. 1 second left, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there.
In for Indiana, Miles Turner, Andrew Nembhard, Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Montreal leads by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Montreal.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. Montreal leading by 3. To the paint. Hachimura the pass to Mamukelashvili. That one's not going to go. Good D by Siakam. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. It's tipped.
Nice timing on that contested shot. Just reading it well was Rui.
From 12 feet out. That one a little long. Pacers trail by 3. Back to Halliburton. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Cranes the 3 while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
Personal foul.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out.
That three is off the mark. And here's Anthony for three. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his third assist on the night. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Nembhard. Now, Nesmith. Clock at 6. Over Markkanen. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Montreal leading by 5. Over Nesmith. Again, Montreal score.
And Markkanen, not a guy you want to leave alone.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now, here's Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense.
No good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Giddey kicks to Hachimura. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Timeout called the Pacers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Bays checked in for Montreal. The Pacers also changing it up. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Shot from the top of the key. Bay, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And Brent, talking about Saddiq Bey, he's the type of player that every team covets.
Well, you think about Saddiq Bey and where it is that he came from culturally in college, and this is a guy at his size and with his ability, you can plug in and play and know you're going to get genuine effort on a nightly basis. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And Giddey gets it to go.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Here's McConnell. Got a piece of it. Markkanen against Mathurin. Markkanen looking it over. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. That 3 off the mark. Pacers trail by 4. Passes it to Halliburton. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a throwdown. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
Here's Bey. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
Outside Mathurin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Terrific find by Mathurin, proving he's more than just a scorer.
And here's Anthony for three. Nailed from three-point land. Anthony's got 15.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Montreal ahead, up 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. But, with this team, they stretch you out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Cole Anthony on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
It's always a positive sign to see a system like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
They were strong in transition. It seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Cole Anthony having a dominant impact, guys, in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Anthony. Sadiq Bey is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at center. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at small forward. Bucket is good. Markkanen's got the lead up to 7 now for Montreal.
And Markkanen looked pretty mobile on that attack. Sometimes when he takes that initiative, it works out.
Giddey against Halliburton. Nembhard with it. It's rebounded by Montreal. Mamu Kelishvili has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Siakam outside. To halt the run, it's rebounded by Montreal. Mamu Kelishvili has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Markkanen passes to Anthony. Misses the 3.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half. Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Timeout called the Pacers. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Bay. Then for the Pacers, Jackson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Andrew Nembhard.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Montreal. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Taken away by Anthony. Hamu Kelishvili passes to Anthony. Rejected by Halliburton.
That's just a tremendous defensive effort from Halliburton.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Here's Anthony. The Pacers pull it in.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Jackson. Still yet to score. And he makes good on the layup.
Isaiah.
And now it's only a 5-point Montreal lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Good.
Hachimura getting that shot to fall, just rising up over the top of the D.
To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Harkinen can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 5. Over in the corner, Mathurin. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Shots good by Turner.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hachimura, no good. And it's the Pacers' ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And they pick up 2. Mathurin's got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 11. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Grant, he's checked in for Hachimura. Then for the Pacers, Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Nesmith. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hamu Kelishvili passes to Anthony, and he drops that one in. Now it's a 6-point Montreal lead.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Outside Mathurin. Shoots over Markkanen. Offensive rebound. Toppin goes back up. Misses the layup. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Markkanen inside the line. Money from the wing. Markkanen's got 4 this quarter.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Mathurin, it's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
It's the 3-point bomb. Grant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Halliburton. High arcing shot. Cole Anthony has been on display for Montreal. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Pacers trail by 9. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's McConnell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Anthony can't hit.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's McConnell. Buries it down low. McConnell's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
That's a lot of hard work in the offseason for Jeremy Grant to become better at the mid-range, finding some footing there.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. He takes it in. And finished off by Siakam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Markkanen from outside. Toppin pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Now the pass to Nembhard. He gets that one.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Cole Anthony.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
The Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Grant, that's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And this young guard Giddey doesn't quit on the glass. Phenomenal awareness and positioning right there.
McConnell kicks to Siakam. Turner into the lane.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Markkanen. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Siakam. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. Indiana making some changes. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Markkanen down low. Defended by Mathurin. The shot that time, not on target. Halliburton on the wing. Kept alive. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
Heady play there by Siakam, creating that second chance for some points.
Montreal again missing.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Some solid defense from Grant. Montreal leading by 9. Outside Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
I love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Turner with it. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Markkanen. That one goes. Count it. Markkanen's got the lead up to 13 now for Montreal.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Bangs home the trifecta. And Montreal leads by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Montreal.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cole Anthony.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Anthony. Now Nembhard. So we see Montreal get the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and